and welcome back to the channel for another video. This is another Creepshow art video, which is once again quite speculation based. Before I get into the video, I just want to say that I have a Creepshow art playlist, but it's going to be divided into a few things. So there's the general Creepshow art videos, and they're going to be named like part X. For example, the DeviantArt allegations are going to be like DeviantArt allegations 1, that kind of thing. And then the other stuff, the Odessa stuff, is also going to be kind of divided as well. Playlists are generally either done by the most views or the upload date, but I'm going to manually sort this so that it kind of makes some sense. Although it won't be chronologically right, it will make more sense in context rather than going from like an Odessa video to the DeviantArt allegations and then back to Odessa, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just wanted to say that before I got into the video. This was brought to the attention of a lot of people by a tweet from the YouTuber known as Tipster, someone who I don't watch, just for context. Also for context, this comes from a podcast by Some Ordinary Gamers, and to my knowledge, there is no receipts to back it up. I'm not going to go to the podcast. I am going to just go to a clip that was posted in response to Ashley Lilly on Twitter. I haven't heard this, by the way. I'll give my thoughts afterwards. Here it is.
Obviously.
I can't say what YouTuber it is, but I really, you know what? There's not really a way I can get around it. I don't really care.
Just do it. Just go.
Maybe we'll cut it later, but like fucking Gabby Hanna told me that fucking Creepshow Art just hit her up a couple days ago from a random phone number or whatever and said, you need to make a video on Ready to Glare.
Whoa. Why? I like Ready to Glare. Why?
Because Ready to Glare like disowned her publicly. So apparently she's such a psycho bitch. She's still trying to get even behind the scenes.
Dude, I just
That's the rumor. I don't know.
That's too
I might
good.
get in trouble for saying that, but I can't not. That's crazy.
Creepshow, man.
So that's the context. Apparently, Creepshow Art reached out to Gabby Hanna and wanted her to make a video on Ready to Glare for publicly disowning her. I do not watch Gabby Hanna. I've never made a Gabby Hanna video. I know that there are questions around her, I suppose, legitimacy of some of the things that she claims. So I would say take this with a grain of salt, although in the context of what I know from Creepshow Art, from the allegations, it wouldn't be too surprising, but it does seem a bit strange that after everything that she would just keep trying. It's strange that she wants someone else to do her bidding, allegedly, because she's kind of gone out of the spotlight, but I feel like if she really wanted to, why doesn't she just make the video herself? I mean, this way she's getting more negative press, I suppose. They say any press is good press, but at this point, that's not the case for Creepshow Art. I did state previously, though, that any videos made about Creepshow Art, even this video, is potentially making her money because people will be more aware of who she is and go to her channel, and unless they have an ad block on, she will likely get a few cents from their ad watching. That is, of course, if you are inclined or feel inclined to watch a Creepshow Art video after this video or any of the videos myself or others have made, which in fact may not be the case. I had adblock on when I watched the videos. I generally have adblock on for everyone, to be honest, on my computer at least. When I watch on my phone and stuff, I don't, but generally for research purposes I have adblock on. Not that that's important, but I just thought that I should give some context for that. I highly doubt that anything will really come of this though, but I thought it was an important development, I suppose. Will Gabby Hanna just try and throw Creepshow Art under the bus? Doubt it. I mean, one text hypothetically, even if true, I don't think that's really enough to kind of try and do something, you know. But who knows? It's Gabby Hanna, I suppose, and well, based off what I've heard from her, anything's kind of possible. Although I will say that I do know about the apologize to Gabby Hanna thing. I never made a video about it, but I am aware of it. I think that people should have apologized to Gabby in that case. The case of the article and whatever surrounding e-girls, that whole thing, just for context. I'm not saying that Gabby Hanna is a good person, as I've never seen any of her content and I have nothing to go off, but there's still bits and pieces where if something is wrong, then someone deserves to be apologized to, or at least people deserve to apologize for their mistakes, I suppose. It's a bit like I mentioned in my DeviantArt videos about Creepshow art and how Creepshow doesn't, in this case, deserve that despite what she has done. There's a lot of valid reasons to not like her based off the evidence and allegations, but making up false stuff just isn't really a way to make people dislike her more, if that's the goal. If anything, people will probably feel sympathy, although there is obviously a majority of people who will just take people's word for things, which isn't always the best way to go, because in this day and age people can say anything, although I do believe victims should be believed. But if something can be disproven, then I think it's important that it can be, if that makes sense. Anyway, enough rambling. This is the latest Creepshow art development. You'll notice that there hasn't been too many videos recently on this channel. I kind of let the subjects and topics kind of come to me, and so I might see something on Twitter or Reddit or something and I'll be like, okay, this is interesting enough to cover. A few weeks ago now, was it 3 weeks ago, with the whole Creepshow art thing, and then Edwin and then Mini Lad, everything just kind of came together really well for that week. But I do generally try and do a video a week. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably go back to doing some other videos. I used to have a video ideas list that I used to try and go through. That's where the What Happened to Maggie Bond video came from. I enjoy videos like that, but people seem to enjoy these just as much, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day.